You know it because what are the different methods that supports for billing center and all that. So, generally, one is about the direct billing, we call it as, and the same time, second is about the list billing, at the same time, agency billings, all that stuff. These are the three different methods we follow when it comes to the Guidewire billing center.
Billing.
Because agency billings always again focuses on the agency's point of view, right? So whatever the statements that we are preparing, right? So what are the kind of due dates that we are mentioning over here, or any kind of documents that we have submitted, right? So or there is any kind of promises that we have made it for the producer. This is all part of agency billing, all these things. Next, about the list billing. List billing majorly focusing on the kind of ownership of the policy a person is holding, right? So if there is any kind of third party account involvements we have. So this is all part of list billing. Next, when it comes to the direct billing majorly focuses on the direct billing that we are doing for an insurance premium or a policy, or someone has paid for them directly, because not indirectly, right? So because, for example, workers compensation, let's say there is a commercial business which is involved, right? So there is a manufacturing unit is involved. So the kind of insurance they do for the machinery, that is different. At the same time, the kind of insurance they are doing for their workers while they are working, because normally when they are working on machineries, there is some X amount of risk which is involved while they are doing the work. So it may leads to, sometimes it may leads to a temporary disability for them, or it can be a permanent disability. So there must be some protection for them as well as for their family, for the children, as well as for their spouse and all, for their livelihoods, even for their then for their loans or something, like for their children education, marriages, all that. So there are different uh, different plans which may vary, because direct plans, directly we are giving to the people whoever are the beneficiaries here. But at the same time, when it comes to the list bills are concerned, where third party accounts and third parties involvements will be more in this. So this is something which, being into the role of a being into the role of a developer, when you're trying to understand about the billing center, the kind of methods that we normally follow. So these are the basic and standard methods one to be known with, so that if there are any modifications that we want to make, for example, you want to integrate multiple systems from one to another, etc., all that. So if there are anything that we want to be made over here, so subsequent changes can be made here. And if there is any kind of integration that we want to make with all these things, because end of the day, report generations that we want to create remains as it is, and as it is the same, right? So we don't make any changes on that, but there must be some integration which we have to do behind. So for that, methods of billing in supporting to the billing center is always needed here. Understood? Yes, clear to you.
Yeah. Mhm.
Right. So this is the
Yeah, I got it.
overall functional perspective, as in when I'm explaining you.